Hey there Setonians, my name is Apollo, and welcome back to the weekly highlight reel, where we go over last week's games, share their best highlights, and any accolades earned. Let's get into it. Last Tuesday, the volleyball team had their playoff match at Gannon. The Griffins would meet the end of their 2024 season as they lost 3-0. Katie Floor led the Griffins with 16 kills, Abby Osterling finished with 25 assists, and Kendall Wagner had 14 digs. In addition, both Paige Cole and Katie Floor earned all PSAC West first team honors, Floor's second straight selection. Cole placed second in the PSAC for kills per set and third in points per set. Floor placed 11th in the PSAC for kills per set and 7th in points per set. As for the football team, they would have 8 players earn all conference honors. First team honors are as followed. Running back Kyron Craigette ran the PSAC in rushing yards with 1,286 and rushing touchdowns with 13. Linebacker Richie McCormick earned 3 forced fumbles, 92 tackles, 2 sacks, and an interception. Despite playing only 9 games, defensive back David Awa placed 5th in pass defense and caught 5 interceptions, tying for the lead. Second team selections include Paul Newell, Caleb Turner, Todd Phillips, Josh Cohen, and Dimitri Whitehead. Friday marked the first basketball doubleheader, as women's basketball faced Shepherd University for their first home game. The Griffins took a small lead in the first half, which expanded into a 30-point lead in the third quarter. Ultimately, the Rams just couldn't come back, and the Griffins won 86-52. Afterwards, men's basketball also faced Shepherd. The Griffins kept it close all game, but the Rams would pull away at the end, giving the Griffins their first loss, 70-62. In this game, graduate student Ryan Mice made a three-pointer in the second quarter, scoring his 1,000th career point with the Griffins. That evening, the wrestling team made a trip to the Virginia Military Institute for a dual match. Kane Kettering and Dawn Lindsay would both win their matches by major decision, but VMI would win the other 8 matches, beating the Griffins 42-8. On Saturday, women's basketball started their next doubleheader against Shippensburg. Once again, the Griffins were dominant early on, with a 54-30 lead over the Raiders, and like their previous game, they exploded in the third quarter with 33 points to boot. A final field goal by Amaya Nelson gave the Griffins triple digits, beating the Raiders 101-75. The last time women's basketball started 6-0 was during the 2019-2020 season. Then, men's basketball had their turn against Shippensburg. The Griffins again had a close game as they held a lead 38-36 by the end of the first half. However, the Raiders would outscore them in the second half, beating the Griffins 83-77 in another narrow loss. On Sunday, the wrestling team made their home debut for the Seton Hill Duels. They would open with a win against Fairmont State 31-15, where Dawn Lindsay and Ty Linsenbigler both earned a win by fall, and Kane Kettering earned a win by tech fall. They would later face St. Vincent, where the Griffins got wins by fall from Jacob Gardner, Brendan Finnerty, and Ethan Kane. Many more wins led to a dominant 43-3 victory over St. Vincent, sweeping their home duels. And for the Griffins of the week, we have Kane Kettering and Mia Kalich. Kettering went 3-0 for all of his matches, 2 from major decision and 1 by tech fall. While in her 2 games, Kalich went 11-17 on field goals, had 9 total steals and 14 total rebounds.